Hello and welcome to another wonderful episode of RPA Master's Intelligent Automation Showcase. I'm your featured host, Derek Gerber. Today's episode is sponsored by Power Digital. Power Digital is the trusted secret weapon behind the fastest growing SaaS and technology companies, turbocharging growth through data-driven marketing strategies. If you're ready to ignite your brand's potential, visit powerdigital.com today to get started. All right, let's jump into the show. We have Mukha and Berik, the co-founders of Python RPA. Welcome to the show, my friends. Mukha, great to see you.
Hi, Derek. Great.
Hi there.
Thanks for having me today here.
Absolutely. Hey, we're very excited to jump in and get started with you guys. So walk the audience through. How did we get here today, and what are we going to be showing on the IA showcase today?
Thanks, Derek. So our journey started like 5 years ago. We launched the first RPA service provider and license reseller together with a global vendor in a country called Kazakhstan in Central Asia. So while we were doing this business, we learned the four major things from our customers. So the customers that were using UiPath for a year or so, they started to use Python programming bots or Python bots for routine task automation. And like in a 3-4 years period of time, this ratio of low code bots developed with the global platforms and Python bots became like 30 to 70, where the majority of bots being developed by using the Python code. And I think the major reason why it's happened is that the Python is became a most popular programming language, and many customers learned that they can actually do RPA based on Python, and still even the low code RPA still requires the programming skills and programming capabilities. So the other thing that we noticed also was that Python developers, on the customer side, the RPA team, they have many junior developers, and all of them learn Python in universities and schools. So second thing that we learned while doing the business from our customers is that the time to hire the Python developer is much, much shorter when compared to hiring a seasoned RPA developer that has an experience with certain global vendor platform. And moreover, the salary, we really were excited that even the salaries for low-code specialists is twice higher when compared to Python developer. And the third thing that we learned from our customers was that in a period of 2 years, once the customers started to scale the bots and created the centers of excellences, they were they started to use AI in the process automation in their projects. And as you know, Python is the default choice for AI tasks because most of the AI models are natively built on Python. Last but not least, the fourth thing that we learned from our customer was that once they reach 10 to 15 bots developed based on the Python code, they start to face an issue of having lack of opportunity to scale these bots and to manage it properly, to govern them. So therefore, most of the customers, they started to use solutions such as Apache Airflow or even build their own in-house solutions for orchestration. And all these solutions, they were actually very limited in their capabilities. So this is how we came to our platform. We developed the Python RPA orchestrator, and the bots were developed on the Python scripts. The bots were as a Python scripts, right? So, and after implementing our solution to several customers, we noticed that some of the customers, they still wanted to have the low code feature. So we added that into our platform. And now we became kind of unique and affordable platform that combines the Python code-based capabilities and low-code capabilities in one single platform. And by the way, we still continue to add the features to our orchestrator. For instance, we had a customer, like the recently signed one from Brazil. The company is called Silimet. It's a multinational corporation. And they asked us to to add some features to the orchestrator, to work with Docker containers, to manage the pipelines from the pipeline of the bots. So we added that features in very fast manner because we're a startup, we're very flexible, and we're trying to be very responsive. And yeah, Derek, sorry.
No, it's fascinating. I was just to say, as you're coming around on that too, and to say, I know that there's been a lot of manual processing involved with this, and so you're saying that with our solution here today, we found an easier way to onboard these processes and get these unique workflows into systems even faster. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, exactly. And Derek, like, I wanted to highlight one thing about the name. I think is you might be having a question why we call it Python RPA. So, we tried to think about what could be the name, and then we like thought since our first customers they were Python lovers. I mean, the on the customer side that were IT guys who trusted us at the beginning. So we thought like let's keep it simple. Let's keep it the name of the platform is Python RPA, and that actually helps us a lot.
I love that. There you go. All right. Well, hey, Berik, walk us through the solution and tell us more about what we're going to be seeing here today.
Yeah, hi Derek. Pleasure is mine. So, the unique advantage of Python RPA is actually how seamlessly we combine the both Python code and low code. Now I will show you the following: how to deploy Python code projects to our orchestrator, how to use our low code, and how to orchestrate everything together. At first, let me show you how convenient you can use the platform with Python code. So let's open PyCharm. Here I created a simple bot that uses Selenium. I've imported Selenium libraries. By the way, our users can use any Python framework or libraries. So this simple snippet opens a Wikipedia page, finds the search field, enters the robotic process automation text in it, and then clicks enter, waits for 5 seconds and quits. Pretty simple, huh? Let's connect it to our orchestrator. So basically, when we connect our Python code to orchestrator, we need to first create project, give it a name. Let's call it also awesome Python. We select the project type to be a Python, upload some zip file with code. If we need, we can create some credentials for our bot, but not this time. And what we need to stop here is only two setting fields. First one is actually Python executor folder. It's where my virtual environment is located. Second one is actual starting file path. It's a path to my Python script, to my main Py file. Sorry, something here. Yeah, I need to say that it should be used by default, and I save it. Now I need to enable it, and I can set up it to run on some virtual machines. I select my project, Awesome Python. Let's select its project version, click Next, choose the configuration, and choose the machine where I want to run it. This time it will be my local machine, and I click Save. Now I have this command to run. I can run it manually, I can schedule it. Let's run it manually. So now it connects to our agent, sends a command to it, and it starts execution. Yeah, we may see it's already launched on the background. So once we connected this project to our orchestrator, we can stop and go through all the features that are necessary for enterprise automation, such as scheduling, monitoring, log management, credentials encryption, scaling, even we have GitHub pipeline management. Secondly, developers actually can use our low-code studio, where they could create bots much faster than using pure Python code by using simply drag and drop activities. Our studio contains more than 150 different activities. It supports automation, both desktop, browser automation, working with files, folders, working with some Google Sheets, Microsoft Office files, databases, API requests, etc., etc. Even it has option to work with Python scripts, with Python code, where we can import actually any Python library and use it in our activities too. Even we can run Python code inside the Docker containers. So let me show how can we create the simple bots that I showed you we have in our Python code. How can I do the same thing using our no-code activities? So let me zoom it in. First, we open the browser. Then we just say open URL. You can see here I can drag and drop them from left panel, or I can just do the right click and type the name of the action card. So I need my URL, Wikipedia, and then I want to set some text value to it. And now look how it's simple. I just click browse. It will highlight elements for me. I click on element I need, and then I say, here's my text. I can make our delays a little smaller. And then what I do, I just use web click. I click again browse and click on our search button. Do some few seconds delay just to see that robot worked. And then I quit from browser using quit activity. So in like half a minute, we created the same actions as we had in our Python code. Let me launch it to test. Yeah, great. It does what we asked to. Now I can seamlessly connect it to orchestrator. What I do here, I click cloud, create project. It will fill automatically all the fields I need to. I just need to specify the naming if I want to. And then I click create project. Oh, this project is already exist. Let me choose another name. Awesome Studio Project. And let me try it again. So I specify the naming, Awesome Studio Project, and then just I click create. Awesome, it's uploaded. We can check in our browser. I refresh the page and I see here the project is already uploaded here and it created the command entry to launch it. I can just run it. Pretty fast, right? And what I think is most beneficial when we talk about Python RPA is a combination of no-code activities with Python code. For example, many large projects, they like have dozens and dozens of actions. Look at this. It's very complicated, dozens of actions, hard to understand probably for someone. But if you know not only the no-code, but you also have like knowledge of Python scripting, you can just replace some parts of heavy logic with just a Python code. For example, I can just remove those actions and replace it by the code I written in Python, which is much shorter. So I just say, zoom in, I just say run Python script. I put a Python code here. Let's see it. So I put the Python code here, and it will be directly executed from inside the action card. So I actually can pass the parameter inside of what I had in Python. So I pass the parameter from this action card, and now we've easily replaced like almost 30 activities with only one run Python script action. Beautiful, right?
It's beautiful. It's fast. It's impressive. How do your customers respond to this, Mukha? Like, how are they receiving the product once they get it into their environment?
Yeah, thanks, Derek. So we have dozens of enterprise customers, and mainly in the region called Central Asia, in the countries such as Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. As well as we have hundreds of SME customers all over the globe, including the US. Yeah. So over the last 6 months, we have expanded our business to Southeast Asia, to Latin America, and North America. Now we have we won the corporate customers in Philippines, Brazil, and the United States of America. And we serve, in terms of the industry, we are industry agnostic. So meaning that we have customers from finance and banking industry. We have manufacturing companies as our customers, logistics company, oil and gas, FMCG, and technology business. And we serve both segments, the mid-size segment or mid-market and the enterprise segment. For instance, one of our early customers, it's a third largest bank in terms of the assets in Kazakhstan, in Central Asia. They have like $9 billion US under in assets, yeah. So we help them to scale the RPA, and within like 3 years of scaling the RPA, they have like now more than 100 bots in a department such as accounting, HR, operational departments, and IT as well. Another example, it's a company called Kazakhstan National Railway Corporation. They have something like 120,000 people working there, and our bots they support the HR processes for all of these people, and they do help the company to register the labor contracts, to terminate these labor contracts. And sorry, by the way, many of our customers, they come to us from the Google search, and the way they find us, it's like, they start to search for RPA. They know that like normally they go to the UiPath website, check the prices, or check the prices from the forums, and then they get shocked by the prices for the bots. And after that, they start to find an alternative solutions or open source solutions, and this is how they come to us. Like for example, one of our customers, it's the largest construction company in Central Asia. It's called BI Group, and like they were spending something around $100,000 US for the licenses, UiPath licenses only. And we helped them to shift, like to make the transition from UiPath to Python RPA, and they managed to do so only within like 6 months. And after calculating the total costs of ownership, together with the customer, we found out that they reduced it by four times, and that happened due to the lower, more affordable licenses, as well as this less expensive Python developers that they hired for the project. And yeah, that was like one of our recent experiences. And if Derek, you and Sam invite us again, we would love to bring one of our customers to share their success story.
Absolutely. We would love to have you back on the show. What you demonstrated today with the orchestrator technology, over 150 prefabricated templates, thousands, if not infinite numbers of possibilities for building your own drag and drop workflows to quickly activate these new bots is insane. So, Mukha, where do you see the technology going in the next few years? What's your vision there for what's coming around the corner?
Yeah, thanks, Derek. So as we have addressed the orchestration issue for Python, yeah, we see that more and more companies are being interested in using the hybrid approach, adapting the hybrid approach, using low-code platforms or low-code RPA, and combine it together with the code-based RPA, which is mainly, I think, 99%, it's all about using the Python code. And another thing that I think that's necessary to mention is that AI and generative AI brought a major change. So we see that the interest is boosted in a transformational technology we see that AI is enabling business processes, like enabling AI in the business processes becoming crucial. And automation brings AI into traditional enterprise systems. And yeah, and the Python is the default choice because, like as I said earlier, all the AI and ML models are built on natively on Python.
Absolutely. That totally makes sense. And just diving one step further into it, what would the pricing and modeling look like since we brought it up earlier? What does that look like for your clients?
So we have a community edition. First of all, you can visit our website, pythonrpa.org. Please download our studio, try it, try our orchestrator. And the platform is, it's like you can also check the prices there. The platform is very affordable when compared to giants like UiPath Automation and your Microsoft. And Python RPA is a perfect addition to your automation infrastructure, enabling like both the Python automation and low code in one single platform. And it could actually be more than 10 times more affordable when you compare it to these big brands. So, and if you watch this video, I mean, like your subscribers, so we have a special offer for you. Get our 50% discount on our licenses and just use the Python RPA Master promo code and reach us via email, website, or LinkedIn.
That's fantastic. Again, for the audience, special discount code going to get listed here on the screen, but Python RPA Master. Make sure you watch that video and get your 15% off. And this has been so exciting to dive in here today with you guys. Thank you both so much for coming on the show. We're truly honored. And thank you again. We're grateful that you come on and demo such cool technology with us.
Thanks, Derek, for having us today.
Yeah, thank you.
We know that you're big fans of the show. And again, for everyone else in the audience, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Over 45,000 followers now. We are so honored and blessed to have you on this journey with us as we dive deeper and deeper into more exciting technologies. I've been your featured host, Derek Gerber. This has been another wonderful episode of RPA Masters Intelligent Automation Showcase. I will see you on the next episode. Have a great day.